in 2050, and we're playing Shadow War. Let's get out of here before they find me here. We've got a couple of different things that we want to do. But I think what we're going to try to do is take... We found that there's a special orc out there called the Rogue. And he is really cool looking. And so I'm going to try to capture him. But I think after that we're going to go ahead and take the stronghold. Because the storyline is leading us away from here. I have a feeling that he's not a part of our regular hierarchy, and so I don't know if I can actually even look at him. There he is. We want some details if we can. I got intel. So he's flammable, he's beast fodder. He's got a fear of burning, so we ought to be able to take him out pretty easy. But here's the big risk. His special abilities, he has a no chance. So if I get to the point where I'm dying against him, he will finish me off, which is no bueno. So we're gonna have to play smart. I also got a new piece of equipment here, which allows me to makes me want to stealth drain stuff. My new cape. Oh, interesting, okay.
Hey, yes!
The orc wishes us to chase him. We will give him his pursuit.
Man legs can't run fast, go!
Luckily, I don't have to rely on just man legs.
Hey, yes! Your legend rivals mine. An adventurer, a lover of life and death, a despiser of shallow moderation. This, my friend, is the beginning of a wondrous journey for you and I. Let us embrace the madness and see who comes out the other side.
Oh my gosh. I'm hoping I can hit him with the fire here. Because if I can, he's fearful of it. Nice. Ah. Alright, so yeah, we really gotta watch out here. Because if we mess up and he hits us, we're done for. Oh no. No. Yep, that just happened.
That's why he's the bright lord.
Yep. So yeah, that was sad. So there is the possibility that he will come back, but it's pretty unlikely since his head was cut off that he'll return. Which really stinks because I liked the rogue quite a lot, actually. So yeah, there's not a lot of hope that he's gonna come back and be okay. Just it's unfortunate. Well, we did find the burrow, which is It's pretty nice. We were gonna need to come here anyways soon. So I think we'll come back here and do the poem a little bit later. Maybe we'll start off our next video with that. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and fast travel over here and take a look at capturing this stronghold. So as it was, you know, I've got a lot of the hierarchy already captured, and I'm afraid if I keep doing that, what's going to happen is we're going to have massive revolts on our hands. And that's not necessarily what we want to have happening, if at all possible anyways. So if we can keep it from that, we want to do so. It makes that fall sound like you're gonna actually take damage, but that's not how it works. You take no fall damage from anything in this game. Oh, we got a ton of these guys that like give us treasure. I guess that's the next thing we'll have to worry about is going through and making new crystals. I think I'm confusing myself in what direction I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, I am. There we are. See you guys later. It was fun to see you. Now that you're throwing stuff at me, I'm leaving. Okay? I know. Like, I killed some of your friends, but like, clearly you're responding way out of line. Okay?
The Pinkskins do not seem to know.
Submit to me.
Oops, that was actually not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Gain some information on this guy. He looks like a smart guy.
We will have to show them.
Let's get out of here before that old log figures out where I went. There we go. All right. Let's do it. We're gonna take the stronghold. Now here's the question: do I remember how to do any of this? And that's the real thing. All right. So we got a couple of assault guys, but we have more. We can put a few more people in to help us do our assault. He's gonna be coming with me. Let's go ahead and have Horn Sneak be one of my mains here. It's not like we don't have enough guys to send, so we might as well just go ahead and load it up. And by loaded up, I mean just those two. So let's see, what can we get? We can get sappers. Looks like they've got stone walls and an iron gate. We got siege beast poison. So yeah, they got a lot of nasty stuff. Let's get some sappers in here. Sappers, in theory, should run at the gate and explode, which will help us get inside a lot easier. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Now we know that they got hunting host inside there, which means there's going to be more Caragor. So we're going to go ahead and try to counter that by sending in hunters to kind of deal with it. And they've got poisonous siege beasts up there. So I don't see why we shouldn't pull the same trick. Fight poison with poison. Now, War Drakes could be more trouble than there was, so let's do a War Grog instead. And hopefully that won't work against us. So we got our stuff set up. We got our generals. Oops. Let's go ahead and start our assault. When we get in there, we ought to be able to have most of our enemies just turn against their commanders, since they're actually spies.
So, the great conqueror, the scourge of Shark Boars. You chose a fine place to die, man swine. I see many traitors here before me. Hundreds of heads and twice as many hands. These things, properly cured, will make fine totems.
On your command, we'll do our thing. If this fool thinks his signs and visions will stop us from taking his fort, he must have guts where his brain should be. No mercy!
Alright, they seem to be ready. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get through the poison. Oh, we already had a betrayal, so that's nice. Oh, it looks like I already got at least a couple people down here. Oh, he's just dazed. He's not down. Alright, we gotta deal with our enemy up here first.
The Bright Master walks within you.
Oh man. Oh, he's arrow-proof, alright.
Who do you think you are, Northman? This fort belongs to the Dark Lord.
In the name of Mordor, help me!
Do not resist.
I didn't actually mean for him to,
I only kill true warriors.
Alright, we'll shame him down. He wasn't even my target. I'm trying to get to my downed soldier here. See if I can bring him back. Oh jeez, repeats, there's so many of them.
No last words?
That could have been over really quick. We're gonna lose our pal here. So that's my second down. If I fall again, I'm out. Come on. There we go. Holy cow. That was super close.
Push forward to the square.
Let's see if we can get this one to come with us. That was probably like one of the most messy. I had to shame him. Mog, you hot tongue, get the heck out of here.
mercy! I beg you!
Bring up our other guy here.
Back to them, master.
Let's see if we still have these Grogs up here just hailing down freaking poison on us. Nah, it looks like they're gone. Alright. So that was like super messy, but we survived. I guess that's the main thing. And we didn't lose our soldiers, so that's also a bonus. That was definitely something I was worried about for a minute. Things definitely get muddlesome here. Alright. Conquer this one and then move on.
To the training grounds.
Is this something I can actually break while I'm on my way there? No, it is not. Okay. Okay, so that should have been the arbitral animation. But I think because he was standing on top of the cart, it messed up the animation. Oh my gosh. We got all kinds of craziness going on here. So we've already captured the spot. Let's clear out the
Press on to the courtyard.
majority of these guys. You are my friend. You are my friend. Where's our enemy? It's like we just, we lost him somehow in the battle. There he is. I know that you have some kind of weakness. I'm not sure exactly what it was. Oh, it was poison. Oh, oh. And you explode after you die. Wow. Okay. Well, if nothing else, he was legendary, so we'll get some fancy legendary equipment. Let's see, can we summon our bodyguard here? No, I guess not. Looks like our enemy is already broken. Nope, he's done.
I'm not ready to die!
Let's bring you back.
Thank you. Now to repay these maggots in kind.
In the name of Mordor,
Claim this post again.
I require aid.
Nope, I got you.
Many thanks, Bright Lord.
So, as well as the previous one went, this one probably went the opposite way. This was probably like the most messy siege that we've had.
What sooner?
Well, I'm sorry. At least I got there now. The best I had. I would have liked to have come there earlier, but I didn't see you. You were dead earlier. Alright, so here comes the big final moment. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry. By big final moment, I mean, I'm going to run up against the door and then get confused at what I need to do. So, you know, That's how it works. Evidently, Tyon cannot open the door by banging his head against it. He has to use buttons. Conventional thinking is not Tyon's strong point. I mean, if I can't hit it with my sword, I mean, that's pretty much...
No one intrudes on my throne room. I'll have your head for this.
No, I'll have your throne.
I have a feeling he was supposed to be saying something there, but it didn't quite work out.
You like that?
Now, I meant to take the Caragor, but...
Hold still! The Tark is here!
Oh. Hey, stop beating on my Caragor. Jerks. Oh. Roll. Alright, so we need to get some strength up here. Which means, sadly, we're gonna have to probably leave Coconut down there to fend for himself for a little while. Drop. Nope. I'm gonna drop straight on my head. Oh, oh. Oh, this may be the end. Alright, surprise. I guess there had been enough time since the last time I fell to get powered back up. Alright. So you're gonna be my extra health token here.
I got him now.
There we go.
He dropped from nowhere.
Yeah, that was a heck of a hit. I'll go ahead and bring in our friend.
Master!
Ready or not?
Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that one take me down.
Next time, finish the talk.
Try to hit for execution. He's dazed now, so if we can get some hits off on him, we'll be alright, but the problem is getting those hits off. Need to get some health back. There we go. There we are. So like everything else in that battle, messy. I think we're actually just going to go ahead and finish him off.
I dare you.
Since we can't get him to join us. I think it'll just be... Oh! Jeez, oh, Pete.
This fortress was my doom, and soon it'll be yours.
It is an excellent point. It seems to be in the nature of this place that once you take one, it's over. And that's decapitation, so we probably won't be seeing Eagle Eye back. But we do get a fancy bow and arrow for it, so... Oh, evidently we're gonna ensure Eagle Eye doesn't come back by taking his head and showing it off to everybody.
The end is within our grasp. We have shown the Dark Lord our strength. We have taught him the folly of challenging us. Now he knows that the Bright Lord and his army will not be stopped. Mordor will soon be ours!
Right on, it might have been a mess, but we managed to do it. So that's, I guess, ultimately what matters. So now we need to choose an overlord, and I'm thinking, gosh, I hate having a blood brother in there, but I think the dragon is the way to go. I think he'll be a really good overlord. It's sad because I'll lose him as my bodyguard, but as he is amazing, it'll be okay. All kinds of things popping up. Got a few bugs, okay. So now the question is, how do we set these things up? My pit fight. I'm not really interested in that. It's not right yet anyways. I'm gonna try our luck at trying to find this item again. So maybe we'll do that real fast first. I want to say I should be able to... There we go. Should be able to look in here and see who I got in all of my positions and tell if I want to move somebody or not. So the spawn here actually would be...
Rogue.
I think I'd actually rather have him be one of my generals here. Not only because he's a bit of a higher level, although it's kind of tricky when you have like a high level guy like that because they can turn on you pretty quick. Let's see, who else do we got that we like? Oh, we could do the Black Tooth. Yeah, I think we should put the Black Tooth as commander.
Crackhorn.
And let's see.
Osgone.
I want to keep him up here, but gosh, I can't remember how you make improvements to the base. Let's see. Siege upgrades. Duh. You do the thing that says siege upgrades. Sadly, there's some of the stuff that we can't do a whole lot with. I think I forgot that Blacktooth's brain is broken. So that could be bad news. Let's go ahead and get some poisonous walls. We have the money right now, so let's do metal walls. That'll increase our likelihood of those guys not being there. Savage host, defender host, under host. Defenders are nice just because they're kind of hard to kill. Oh, we can open this up to another general. Oh, we can do it. We can do it again. We might as well, since we have a lot of generals that we can post. We have plenty of warriors to put in as a war chief, so we might as well do it. Oops, that's not exactly what I meant to do, but it works out well. There we go. So we got a couple of those guys in there. As much as you can use these grogs up on the wall to your advantage, they are pretty handy, and it is kind of tough when you're trying to take place. Got plenty of this, so let's do War Caragors. That should probably do us for right now for that. Now we do need to make somebody our new bodyguard. So maybe actually what we'll do is we'll switch these two out. And then I'll make Blacktooth my bodyguard.
Skark.
Since we don't have the dragon anymore. And if the Blacktooth is more crazy than he used to be, then that'll just mean that he might not be with us very long. It's all. Because as much as like having somebody's mind broken is kind of funny in a messed up sort of way, they really don't get to grow as much as an orc that doesn't have its mind broken. It's not necessarily like hard to say how that works, but it is different. So if I remember correctly, although they'll gain levels, a orc with a broken mind doesn't get to continue to add skills to its abilities. It has whatever it started with, and that's it. Which can be kind of a real problem. Because if you have a character that's got kind of crummy special abilities to start with, well, their crummy special abilities are just going to keep staying with them. Oh, I thought I couldn't climb the frozen waterfall. Never mind. Evidently I just couldn't climb it where I was at. Because now Tyen is like a waterfall climbing expert. So that puts us up here. Which brings us to the same spot we already know we can't get the item from.
Did you hear that?
See ya. Alright, so this just leads around in a big circle. It doesn't really get us anywhere. Maybe there's a cave entrance down below here? No? How about down below here? Is there a cave? No? No cave? Okay. Somebody's having a bad day. I don't know who it is, but... There we go. Cave entrance. Downside is I'm pretty sure this cave is,
Come on, Phil.
Oh.
Make no mistake. This one I'll do quick. But I'm going to take my time with you. And before I'm done, you'll be begging to leave Mordor.
What the heck are you doing back, Hot Tongue? Oh, Hot Tongue is bulletproof, I forgot. Or arrow-proof, I should say. Oh, wow, okay. Get us out of here. Oh no.
You think you left your mark on me? I'll show you what it is to leave a mark on someone.
Oh, well, okay, so it's been a while, but there's kill number 10. To Hot Tongue. Who's evidently not dead. He's gonna show me what it is to leave a mark. And not only did he do that, but he wound up killing one of my guys too. And so now Hot Tongue is epic. Which means we probably gotta take him out. But I think we'll leave that until next time. So this is Ant-Man 2050 playing Shadow War. Until next time, have fun, play games, and be aware. We'll catch you then.